A couple of months ago, I was watching an interview with Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen. They were supposed to talk about what it was like playing with Michael Jordan and the expectations he held them to. Scottie shared his perspective, but it was what he said about Dennis Rodman that was interesting. He said Dennis Rodman was a professional on the court and he handled his business like a pro. We all know that the Worm, as he was nicknamed, was a spectacle off the court. Yet Scottie said he was a professional and handled his business like a pro. Dennis said, "Those guys saved my life." I have two conclusions. One, they didn't care what he did as long as he performed on the court. Or two, they knew he was out there and helped as best as they could. I'm going to go with conclusion number two because Dennis said they saved his life. He partied until 5 a.m. He'd be at practice by 8 a.m. and would perform like a defensive MVP at 7 p.m. One thing is certain, his teammates were able to get the Worm to perform at his best. Dennis's character was developed through situations and circumstances in his life, both firsthand and secondhand, through successes and failures, both pain and pleasure. One's character can be shaped to produce a strong work ethic and have positive attributes. But when you see a person with great potential start to slack off and drop off in productivity and ultimately spiral out of control, you have to start asking questions. What's going on? Dennis Rodman revealed that he suffered from an identity crisis. And we began to see him doing things for likes and shares before social media was around. He was living a double life. Right now, your character is being tested in your patience, faith, health, determination, pride, emotional and spiritual maturity, and in so many other ways. This is where your identity, who you think you are, is exposed. Remember, when you see a person operating outside of their character, you have to ask, what's going on? Now, I kind of set you up, because if I ask what's going on, what's the likely response? Nothing, or chilling, or working from home, or up in this house on lockdown, or waiting on my stimulus check. None of those answers address why you seem to be out of character. So try questions like this. Is it challenging working from home? How is it being around the children for such longer periods of time? Are you concerned that your company will have another round of layoffs? When you ask questions that are meaningful, you'll get a genuine response. For me, I need a genuine response so I can encourage you to grow beyond your circumstance and help you focus on what you can do and what is within your control. Then the only question left is, how are you growing today? All right. I want you to click the link below and let's schedule a time that we can help you ask the right questions. I'm Dr. Al-Aakhir. Be encouraged and have a blessed day.